Hello, this is Miss McCauley, and I'm going to help you find the area of a compound or complex figure. This is the part 1 video. Today you're going to learn how to find the area of composite figures. So far you have learned how to find the area of a triangle, a trapezoid, parallelograms. Now it's time to sort of put all of that together and find the area of composite figures. Before we can find the area of a composite figure, we better figure out what a composite figure is, right? A composite figure, and remember, you should be writing down everything that I write down in your notes packet. A composite figure is a figure made of two or more two-dimensional figures. That's what it is. Composite means put together or a mixture. So a composite figure is a figure that's made up of two or more shapes. So let's draw a composite figure below of a rectangle and a right triangle on this graph paper. Okay, yours may not look exactly like mine, but you'll get the idea. So on the graph paper that you have in your notes packet, you should start by drawing a rectangle. And then a triangle. And then what I'm going to do is erase this line in the middle between the two figures, and that's going to be my composite figure. You can see that my composite figure that I drew is composed of the rectangle, which is right here, and then the triangle, which would have been right here. Okay, that's a composite figure. Okay. As you can see in this picture, we have a pool, and we want to try to find the area of the pool. In order to do that, we kind of have to talk about what it is, okay? What two-dimensional figures are used to make the shape of the pool? Well, you can see there's clearly a rectangle here, and then the entrance to the pool where the steps are, what does that look like to you? If you were to kind of look at this in more detail, what does that look like? I'm going to stretch it out a little bit so you can see. It should look like a trapezoid to you. Okay, so this composite figure, this pool, is comprised of, I'm going to write the pool is made of a rectangle and a trapezoid. How could you determine the area of the pool floor? Well, you could separate the shape into the rectangle and the trapezoid and find the area of each and then add them up. So you could find the area of the rectangle, find the area of the trapezoid, and add them up. That would give you the total area of the pool. So let's try to find the area of the composite figure that is shown below. Okay. As you can see, I have drawn a square and a triangle together. We need to find the area of this composite figure. In order to do that, we should do like we did when we talked about the pool. First, we should find the area of the square. Okay, find the area of the square. You should remember that the area of a square is length times width. Okay, if we look here, we have a width of 3 and a length of 3 on our square. So the area is 3 times 3, which equals 9. Okay, we should also find the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So our area equals 1/2 times the base, which is 2, and the height, which is 3. Okay, so 1/2 times, let me just squeeze this over a little bit so I have a little bit more room for you guys. 1/2 times 6, which then equals 3. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So then we would add the sum of the two areas. So we would find the sum of the areas. So our area of the square is 9. The area of the triangle is 3. Our total would be 12 square units. That's how we do that. It's not very hard, is it? Okay. Go ahead and go to your next page. Okay, let's find the area of this composite figure. Okay, we've got a shape here, and it looks to me like it is formed by a couple of different figures. So into what two figures could you divide this shape into? Hopefully that you see that you could divide this into a rectangle and a triangle. Rectangle and triangle. What is the formula to find the area of a rectangle? Hopefully you will remember that always. It's length times width. And what is the area for finding the area, or what is the formula for finding the area of a triangle? Well, we've done enough of that too that you should know it. The area of the triangle is 1/2 times base times height. What are the dimensions of the rectangle? The rectangle dimensions are 15 and 10. So 15 by 10. So 15 by 10. What are the dimensions of the triangle? Okay, the triangle has a base of 5 and a height. Let's see if it shows it here better. The dimensions of the triangle are the height of, it doesn't really show the height, does it? So let's find the area of this. Sorry, I had to pause for just a minute, but I'm back. So anyway, the dimensions of the triangle are 5. It looks like they forgot to put a piece of information in here for us, but the height should be, I'm going to put this in, 4. Okay, so 4. 5 by 4 centimeters. The area of the figure then should be, we have to find the area of a rectangle, area of the rectangle, and the area of the triangle, and then find the sum. So our area of the rectangle is 15 times 10, or 150 centimeters squared. The area of the triangle is 1/2 times base times height, which is 1/2 times 20, or 10 centimeters squared. So our sum is 160 centimeters squared. That's the area of this composite figure. Okay, go ahead and go to your next page, please. Okay, let's find the area of some composite figures. Okay, here we have a shape. kind of looks like a little building. It's comprised of a rectangle and a triangle all put together here. So we need to find the area of both. Okay, the area of the rectangle is 6 times 10, which is 60. The area of the triangle is 1/2 times 4 times 4, or 1/2 times 16, which is 8. Okay, the sum of these would end up being 60 inches squared plus 8 inches squared, which equals 68 inches squared. That is not very difficult, is it? It's really pretty easy stuff. As long as you know your formulas, it's really not hard at all. Go ahead and go to Okay, now I want you to do this one on your own. So I want you to really look at it, and I want you to try to solve it on your own. And then when you come back, I want you to press pause, try it on your own, and then come back, and I will help you figure it out.